What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today, I want to focus in on the Boston Bruins acquiring Andrej Meszaros from the Philadelphia Flyers in exchange for a third-round pick. I liked Meszaros' game when he was with Ottawa. He had an amazing rookie season 8 years ago, but still 29 years old. He's still young. He's not, an over-the-hill guy. He's been scratched in 25 games this season, so, he's been in Craig Berube's doghouse in Philly. But I think a fresh start in Boston's what he needed. This is his fourth team. I remember I watched him play in person with the Lightning. It's funny. My very first game ever in Tampa was the Lightning and Senators back in 2010, and he took a puck off the head when he was playing for the Lightning against his former team, Ottawa, and came back and played a period later. It looked like it was a really, really scary injury, and he came back and played. So he's got that going for him. A little bit of familiarity with Chara. Was teammates with him back in 05-06, his rookie season in Ottawa. Chara's last season in Ottawa, and played for Tampa. Ended up with Philly, and he fits the system. Help a little bit in the puck moving game. Eat some minutes. I try to get as many minutes off Chara as possible. And likewise for, Krug and those guys. And, you need a guy that can fill Seidenberg's role. Is he as good as Seidenberg? No. But I think, he can help step up, move the puck. Just do little things like that that'll help him win. And he's played on a few playoff teams in Philly and in Ottawa. So he was actually a second-year player of the year Ottawa in the Stanley Cup Finals. So he has a playoff run under his belt. And, knows what it takes in the postseason. Is Bobby Orr walking through that door? No. Is Ray Bourque walking through that door? No. But is a quality defenseman that's going to help you down the stretch and in the playoffs walking through the door? Yeah. And he'll do a fantastic job, especially now that supposedly the Montreal Canadiens have acquired Tomas Vanek. That's just in. But, I'll tell two separate pieces on that, but I like it. Kind of gives you not as much as McDonald, but it costs you less, so it's like the value is there. And, we'll see what happens with that. I think he'll fit in well, and I think, again, I think he won't be as good as Seidenberg, but I think he'll be better than Cabriolet in terms of his contributions to the Bruins uniform, which, as a Bruins fan, you can take. I mean, being better than Thomas Cabriolet's 10 years of Boston Bruin, that's not that hard to do, let's be honest, to be quite frank. But, again, I like the move. I think, he gets a fresh start. Philly gets a, moderately high draft pick for him. And the whole world goes around and around. I think Philly got a second for him from Tampa way back when, but we'll see what happens. That's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Boston Bruins acquiring Andrej Meszaros from the Philadelphia Flyers. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.